Feeling rushed all the time prevents the nervous system from healing. I've seen this over and over again with clients. This is a personality trait where clients are fitting too much into their day. They have less time than they have activities, or they have less time than they have demands in their life. A lot of the time that they actually aren't even working, that they don't have specific obligations, and they're still putting too much into their day, or they're putting too much stress on themselves, or they're packing too much in and not having enough time to relax their mind and their body. They keep moving and moving and doing the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and writing down this and doing that. And it's just they never actually give themselves an hour out of their day or 30 minutes out of their day even to calm their body down, to slow things down, because their mind is racing. Their mind keeps going. And unless they attempt to slow their mind down, they will chronically activate their nervous system, because they are in a place in their mind where they feel like they don't have enough time to accomplish what they need to accomplish, or that they need to perform this activity quickly because they have something else to do, and the next thing to do, and the next thing to do. And that drains your nervous system. It drains your body. So if you're the type of person that is feeling rushed, you feel rushed that you have to do things, you feel like, there are more things to do than you have time for, then you have to slow down, because this is what happens with nearly everyone who has a chronic illness, is they don't have time in their day to slow down enough. So they continue to do things and perform this activity and do this and do that and do that. And they constantly stimulate their nervous system over and over and over and over again, to the point of exhaustion and burnout, right? And it's because they haven't given themselves any time in their day to calm their nervous system down. They're just constantly looking for the next thing to do, or the next stimulation, and the next activity, or the next thought keeps driving them into more and more and more activity. And this eventually will wear you out. I was this person for 15, 20 years of my life. All I did was just chase the next thing I had to do, the next thing, the next thing. But it burns you out. It wears you down. It stresses your adrenals out. It stresses out your immune system, causes your immune system to start secreting lots of inflammatory molecules, makes you more reactive to foods, causes your gut to not process food as well, causes constant issues with neurotransmitter imbalances. The list goes on. So if you're feeling pressured or stressed because you don't have enough time in your life, you got to reframe your perspective. You got to change the way you're looking at it. You got to say, I'm going to remove some of these activities. I'm going to prioritize self-care. I'm going to get rid of an hour out of the things I have to do per day and put in my meditation, my breathing, my yoga, my stretching, my prayer, whatever it is, right? You have to have these things in your life. If you don't, you will burn out. And this is constantly seeing this with clients. It is like a prerequisite for chronic illness, to constantly be doing more than you feel you have time for, to constantly feel like you have more and more activities to keep up with. You got to slow down in life. You got to slow down and center. If you don't, you will be chasing your tail forever. Thanks for watching. Go to my website, endsickness.org. I have hundreds of articles and videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.